The little boy climbed up the ladder, preparing to clean the moon. He wanted to sweep the full moon into a crescent shape. Just as he climbed to the top of the ladder, his body began to float up, and then he landed on a moon covered in stars. The sight was breathtaking. His father pulled out a utility cart from the storage room, and Grandpa brought out a broom that looked like a calligraphy brush. But Dad thought a square-shaped broom would be more useful. As the little boy was choosing his tools, his father stopped him because he wanted the boy to sweep the way he did. Grandpa, however, disagreed. He believed the broom he had chosen was the best. The boy stood holding both brooms, not knowing which one to pick. Dad and Grandpa kept arguing, but neither asked the boy what he wanted. In the boy's memories, this was always how it was. They argued about everything. About hats. Grandpa thought the hat should be worn with the brim up. He said it looked better that way, but Dad insisted it should be pressed down warmer that way. Both stuck stubbornly to their own way. Over time, the boy began to imitate them. If Dad wiped his nose, the boy would wipe his nose too. If Grandpa scratched his ear, the boy would do that too. Just as they kept arguing about the broom, the ground suddenly started to shake, and a huge star fell from the sky and pierced into the moon. Dad and Grandpa tried every tool they had, but couldn't budge that enormous star. So the little boy walked over, lightly tapped it with his hand, watching it glimmer. Then he got an idea. He began to climb the star. Once he reached the top, he paused, pulled out a small hammer, and tapped gently. The enormous star shattered in an instant into countless little stars. He solved what Dad and Grandpa could not. The scattered stars covered the entire moon. This time, the boy confidently chose the tool he liked and started sweeping. From then on, there were no more arguments. They began working together, sweeping the stars to the other side of the moon. Thanks to the efforts of the three of them, the full moon turned back into a crescent.